No, there's noise in the back if you don't. I mean, it's because there's always noise in the back, no matter what time, what day, don't matter. There's no sun, but yeah, I don't want to shut out the world sometimes, kind of helps wearing glasses. I don't know. But I just think it's cruel and unusual punishment. I don't even know where that came from, court something. I think it's just cruel that we're here, like on this planet, and yet there's so many of us. Wow, there's so many of us. First of all, that's a problem that there's so many of us. That's what my opinion is. Because then the more people you have, the more disposable people become, I guess you can say. Not to me, but the powers that be. And if you're not qualified, right, to be a parent, like, don't even bother. Don't you see the world around you as it is? Like, what's your excuse to bring kids into the world and not doing the job that's needed to be done to bring the kids up the right way? And it's just insane. I think all people should be prohibited from having children until like a certain age or a certain stage they are in life. Let's say if you don't make it to this stage in life by 25 or something, then you can't have children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have a lot of fucked up things going on in the world and crimes. I think this will help. It might seem wrong or taking away someone's freedom, free will or whatever, but I don't believe that's the case at all. I think something's got to be changed drastically in order for crime to go down and for people to coexist with each other, in a more fair and friendly way. Because don't have any. Why are you having more kids? During the COVID thing and in the pandemic, people have more kids and shit. I'm like, oh no, this is not working. Like, look at the past and how the past has not shown any good results, right? So what are they doing wrong? Take it apart and think about what we could do to change the outcome. Our common sense. Isn't this science or something class you learned this shit? It's a simple concept to understand, but yet they're not gonna do it because the powers that be, that's on the top 1% and all that, they are already psychopaths and narcissists and all these predator type individuals. So kind of fucked, actually. We're fucked. So we're gonna be extinct soon, and the way that we're gonna get extinct is from our own stupidity. And we're fighting against each other already, so that's a good start to eliminate each other. Like, to eliminate people that are already here, that's a no. That just doesn't sit right with me. And if we do a limit on who can have children and all that, like, that would be more humane. And I think because there's a lot of people that should not be parents and do so out of convenience for some welfare and what other things. Yeah, mostly to get welfare assistance and help out with bills and finances, and that's fucked up because when you grow up, yeah, I mean you got away with it when the kids were little. They don't know any better, but when they grow up, though, you better hope they don't get educated on your ass, like what really went on. What? Sorry. There's always something, going on in the city. Too many people. That's the problem. See? Anyway, so you can't tell really if they're playing or if someone's in danger. Usually people are just screaming and yelling for no reason, and these are just regular people walking around. It's kind of obnoxious after a while. But so yeah, so because I had to find out the hard way, and I put a lot of effort into trying to be a family unit with my actual parents and all that, and family, and for what, really? For heartache and fucking health problems and fucking, it can kill you. It can fucking kill you, like, mentally, emotionally, physically one day. Not knowing that your own family had you for the wrong reasons. And they didn't even get out of it what they really were seeking. They just ended up trapped. So it's basically a trap. Like, the easy way out is never the easy way. I mean, obviously it's the easy way, but it's never the right way. So that's a huge problem. And there's a lot of people that do drugs and other things before they have a child, and they don't even think about, like, the well-being of that child while they're growing inside of them. And it's like common sense type things, but then you realize what kind of people they are because of their own parents having them for the wrong reasons, and it just goes on like a fucking cycle forever. And we need to stop it. Stop the cycle, man. There's a good solution, and yet the government and all that, they're not going to help us do it because they found a way to get rich off of the people that were not wanted, and stick them to be slaves for them. And it's just a terrible scenario. Most people don't want to go there, but it shows to be the truth. And the more time goes by, right? So it's just unfair because one person turns out this way, the other person turns out another way. You think you're you're on the same page with somebody you collaborate with, you become friends with, you become in a relationship with, and you realize this person's on the whole other world. They're just living a different world inside their head. It's like literally being in a different world. It's so strange, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you have problems with narcissists, psychopaths, cluster Bs, there's no way. You're wondering why you can't get through to somebody when you're being rational and factual and kind. These things are supposed to encourage understanding in the other person, and it just does the opposite. And you're like, what is all this? Like, you go crazy thinking about it, like, what have you done? And then you realize, you go into more researching about this, and then you realize, hey, these people live in a whole different planet. They're in the same spot. I mean, they exist within the same reality, but not really. Like, it's very disturbing. And I wasted quite a bit of time on a person that pretends now to not know who I am. It's really because they didn't care about who I was, or they filtered that out. It's so strange to me. Like, you show the person who you are, you let them meet your family, you let them understand you let them share your interests, you talk constantly with them. How can they not keep that information, as an important thing to remember? It's so weird. Anyway, so it's very heartbreaking. It's terrible when you spend quite a bit of time, like, you relentlessly don't, when you're somebody like me that just keeps going and trying hard and don't want to give up on people, it can destroy your health, it could destroy your mind, and I really wish this planet was different, but it's the way it is, you know. We created it to be like this, and full of chaos, destruction. A lot of them, they enjoy all of this. Because as we know now, they're part of the cluster B family, really. The predatory group of individuals. And it doesn't mean that because your parents are these type of people that you're going to be that person too. It's kind of like, you don't know. I mean, it's very difficult to make people understand. But that's all I wanted to say. Just feeling bad about how I'm talking to someone I know for 20 plus years, yet he doesn't know me, or he pretends. It feels like he pretends not to know me, but then again, in doing my research, it tells me that he really doesn't think, like, he doesn't know me. It's just, for him to just take on a new persona, and whenever he leaves somebody and meets someone else, it's just very, very exhausting for me, because I have to deal with him, you know, with my kids, and it's terrible. It's really terrible. You gotta be very strong to deal with this shit. I mean, mentally strong. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope that made sense. Please like and subscribe and comment to encourage me to make the videos. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.